Hey guys, this is Forte. Now here are the 10 different filters that I use to make a living with day trading and swing trading, even investing. Okay, long-term investing. Now I'm going to show you guys why and I'll explain them in detail as well. Number one, we want to trade stocks only. Okay, countries, USA. Now this is actually very important. I don't like to trade Chinese stock. I don't like to trade Japanese stock. I don't like to trade Russian stocks. Only USA stocks. It's because they move the best. Sales quarter over quarter, okay? So this is basically their sales over 30%. I want to see explosives, okay? I want to see that they're making a lot of money last quarter and the previous quarter. Change from open for today because I want to find stocks I can get in immediately the day after that. So I'll just change that to up. I'll explain more in detail. Now the moving average, we want to make sure it's above the 20-day moving average, above the 50-day moving average, above the 200-day moving average. I'm not a big fan of buying the dip, okay? I think it's foolish. Flow, I like to see at least over 5%. Now, I want to see at least average volume over 90 days, 500K. And then I want to see IPO in the last 3 years. Why last 3 years? I'll explain to you guys. Now we come down to basically, you guys can see right here, 17 stocks, right? 17 stocks. Now, personally, I'm a technical trader, so I use charts, right? Now, I basically do this scan once every week, twice every week to find stocks to trade. Now, I'm going to explain this. Now, pause the video. Please pause the video right now. Take a screenshot, write it down, type it in, get a pen and a fucking notebook, write it down. I don't know. Save the preset. These are the 10 different filters that I use to make a living. Now, let's go over them on details. Industries, stocks only. Why stocks only? I don't like to trade mutual funds. If you like to do mutual funds, put your money in slowly for long term, I don't know why you're watching this video, right? Countries, USA, I love US stocks. I hate Chinese stocks, you know how they trade. Even though the US stocks, sometimes they do crazy moves, like for example, GameStop, stuff like that. But the thing is that even GameStop, they don't gap 90%, 80% overnight. They either gap up a lot or they open flat and then gap down a little bit and then slowly trade down. That's how that's how most of the US stocks trade. Chinese stock, you literally can be up 20% today and tomorrow morning you'll be down 40% with a gap, so you can't even do anything about it. You can probably get up early for pre-market, but I don't do that. So I just see that as something that I cannot control. Sales quarter over quarter. I don't care about EPS. I don't care about EPS analysts. I care about. I don't care about analysts. I care about research, right? Now it's fact that the sales growth over quarter over quarter is over 30%, meaning that the sales growth is over 30% since last quarter. Now that's fact. That's all I care. I don't care about what other people say. Change on open is simply a preference. You don't have to do it. I do it because it's what works for me in the long run. I use this all the time so I can get in stocks the day right afterwards. Now 20, 50, 200-day simple moving average. I want to see them above it. Really simple reason is because that I don't want to buy the dip. I want to buy stocks when it's going up. Why buy the dip? When the stock dips, what if you buy the dip? It's gonna dip one more time. You buy the dip again. It's gonna dip on dip over the dip on the dip, and you're gonna keep on buying it until you're out of money. Do you have infinite money? Let me ask you a question. Do you have infinite money? You don't. Even Warren Buffett doesn't have infinite money. Okay, you cannot continuously buy the dip in the era we live in, especially nowadays that stocks are so overvalued. The price is really high that the fact if you keep on buying the dip, there's a reason why the stock is giving you so many dip opportunities, because they want to dip your ass and down in the dip hole. It just there's a reason why a stock is so high. There's a reason why the stock is so low. If the reason why the stock price is so low, it probably means that it's not a good company, not a good stock. You shouldn't buy it. Buy stock on an uptrend. Follow the trend. Over 500K for liquidity in case if I put my stop loss in, if stock trades less than 500K, I'm gonna be in trouble. Sometimes slippage can be huge. Float over 5%. Now this is also, I love it. I think this is a necessity because float short means that there are people betting on the other side against you. We're going long. I only like to trade long, especially in a bull market. I think it's foolish to trade short in a bull market. right? It's hard. I don't like to make hard money. I like to see money at the corner. I go over and pick it up. That's what it is. 5% short means there are 5% of the shares being shorted. So there are players at the other side of the game. Now what does that mean? That means there's going to be less manipulation. That someone's going to be wrong, and that's basically it. IPO date over the last 2 years. Now this is a pretty important one. Why? Because you can trade old stocks. You don't need to have this, but this filters out a lot of the noise. If you get rid of this, you see there are 58 stocks open. If you just pull over IPO in the last 3 years, a lot of eliminate pretty much like 1/4 of the stocks that were showing up. And that's not the reason why I picked it. The reason I picked this because there's a book. I forgot who wrote it. You can Google search a quote or something, that stocks that IPO'd within the last 3 years makes the most explosive moves. 100, 200, 300%. That's what I like to see. Now that's a video. Check the description for follow me on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/fortecharts. I post stock ideas, some thinkiest stock ideas, Follow me on Twitter and check the description for Discord link if you are interested. I do show my P&L if you ask, so a lot of people doubt, like, are you a legit trader? That's a good thing. You should doubt everything you see. I show my records, I was down on May and June, but not May and June, April and May, I'll be transparent with you guys. And June I'm up. I made this Discord around May. That's why I just started posting these kind of results. I was down during April and May. June I was up 13-14%, and then in July we're doing all right now. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you like the video, give me a thumb up on the video, and subscribe, please. It's my middle school dream to become partner on YouTube. Now that's about to come true. We're really close, like a couple hundred more watch hours away. And I don't want to just constantly post videos to boost that. I want to actually share stuff that I know and help everybody grow as a trader. Now, good luck trading. Tomorrow's Friday. Go slow. Have a good one.